Multi-barrel vehicles in War Thunder offer some highly unusual and very exciting gameplay experience. There's only a handful of them, with each being unique not just in their design, but in their combat tactics as well. Before you head to battle, set up the controls. To use the auxiliary armament, you'll need to bind a convenient key. You can do that by going to Controls, Ground Vehicles, Weaponry, and selecting Fire from Secondary Guns. You might also find it useful to bind keys for Select Primary Weapon, Select Secondary Weapon, and Reset Weapon Selection. These keys will allow you to switch between the sights of different cannons for more accurate firing. Multi-barrel vehicles in War Thunder can be divided into several groups. Group 1 is lightly armored machines with recoilless guns and launchers, like the R3 T-106, the WZ-141, the USH-405, and others. Thanks to their high speed and compact size, they can easily slip into the enemy rear. Such vehicles are extra effective in positions that hide everything but the guns, like man-made obstacles or landscape features. Wait until you see the target and fire your guns one by one to keep one of the barrels loaded in case a second opponent shows up. Keep an eye on the ammo count of each of the guns. It's a good idea to alternate them to spend ammo evenly. The most unique multi-barrel vehicle with recoilless guns is the M50 Ontos. It has 6 barrels that shoot one after another, and you only need to click one button. The M50 isn't the fastest vehicle out there, so it's better suited for ambushes rather than flanking raids. Another vehicle that deserves a special shout-out is the VT-1-2. It's one of the fastest tracked tanks in the game, so it can get to the most unexpected positions very early in a battle. It's armed with 2 identical classic cannons, so you can use it the same way as vehicles with 2 recoilless guns. The only difference is that the barrels are spread wider apart, which complicates the aiming process. On the plus side, this gun placement might help you to deceive an opponent. You can stick out one of the barrels, wait for them to fire at it, and then ruin their excitement by rolling out of cover with the second gun ready to fire. Another popular group of vehicles with 2 calibers is the BMP and BMD. They have a perfect combination of a rapid-firing 30mm cannon and a 100mm gun/launcher. And many players believe them to be among the best machines for proactive play. Their autocannon brings the best results when attacking light targets and thin sides, while their launchers armed with tandem warhead ATGMs are a threat even in face-to-face combat with tanks. By the way, you can fire the 100mm high explosive shells in an arc and use your recon drone for target designation. War Thunder also features more classic vehicles with multiple weapons. While they do feature different calibers, their primary use is basically the same. These vehicles are the T-35, the Roko, the Neubaufahrzeug, the SMK, the M3 Lee, and the KV-7. Having multiple barrels has little effect on their tactics. It's more about boosting the firepower and allowing them to shoot more often, or even in multiple directions at once. Finally, our game features tanks whose cannons have drastically different capabilities. We're talking about the M6, the T1, the Mouse, and the E100. Basically, these vehicles have a single primary gun used for most combat situations. The second gun is an auxiliary one. You can use it when encountering light vehicles, or when you're waiting for a reload and want to detrack an opponent or damage their barrel. For the German super heavies, the auxiliary caliber can also be useful for laying smokes. Smoke shells can save you in a dangerous situation by creating a safe path or hiding you from the enemy. Try some multi-barrel vehicles and share your experience in the comments. And see you in our next video.